Alrighty, we are now live on YouTube, K6US.
K6 YC 1296 Bozo Net, beaming south, looking for AA6S and others. Over.
KC5 DTU 712.
Oh boy. You weak. What are you doing tonight?
Believe it or not, you're just on time. Walked in the shack again.
Okay, 712. Well, I don't know why you're so weak. I can't figure out. I must have you behind the hill here. Let me bump the antenna this way a little bit. See if that's any better. Go ahead again, Kerry.
Okay, how's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you change anything, or was it me?
I didn't touch a thing.
Okay, well, I just had you in a side note there. Anyway, good evening, and hope your day was good. We didn't do much today. I did accomplish one interesting chore. I made a new holder for some of my bird slugs. Took me quite a while once I got the combination and found the right drill bit or boring bit. Then I was able to chug along pretty good with the mill. Not bad work for a blind guy. Over.
Roger that. Did Frank recuperate and make it there?
No, he didn't. And of course, tomorrow he has a poop day, so he won't be here until Thursday at the earliest.
Roger. Okay. Well, Laura has follow-up appointments on Thursday, so I knew it was iffy when we last talked, so we'll have to schedule it for another time.
Yeah, probably better that way. Judy doesn't want to spend a lot of time in town, and she wants to just go in and come right back. And Matt's going to take us in. She has a 9 o'clock appointment, and it's iffy whether she's going to get the tooth pulled that day or not. They have to give her a clean bill of health and X-rays, and they have to then be good, feel good about doing the tooth pulling that day. So I might be in there for a while, or I might be just a quick round trip. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We've discussed it, but we're not going to try and do anything else that day except for a trip to Walgreens to pick up the painkiller.
Okay, I double with you, I think, so we'll just we'll do it on the next go-round.
Yeah, I suspect there'll be something else coming up. I've got something in early February. I didn't look up what it is, but got something coming up in the next week or so. Anyway, very good evening to you, and it was a nice day here. We are actually outside with a short-sleeved shirt for a little while. We had a visit from Tyler's wife and her mother. She wanted to bring her mother up here and see the place that she'd heard a lot about, and she liked it. She was impressed. So that was fun. They only stayed about a half an hour. We gave them some oranges and some lemons and some Ranchpur limes and sent them on their way. So there you are. Anyway, it was a beautiful time. The sun was out. It was warm. As long as you stood in the sun, it was very pleasant. Anyway, good evening to you, Kerry. KC5DTU and the group K6MYC.
With financial advisors trying to move things around here, so that took up just about all the day.
Okay, I think I doubled with you a little bit there.
Okay, Roger. Well, you didn't miss much. I just said I was inside trying to move stuff around with financial advisors, so that took up most of the day here, so we didn't get a chance to do much of anything else.
Yep, understand. Okay. Very good. Let me let you go, at least for the moment. You're welcome to stay, but there was another voice in there. Who was the other one?
KM6SRR, number 432 and 1200. Yeah, good evening, guys. Kerry and Mike. Got this amplifier finally going. Had a bad 90-degree connector.
Roger. Good evening, Rob, and I can tell, boy, you got my scope splattered all the way across.
Sorry about that.
Good evening, AA6S. Hi, Kerry.
800, we got you.
How's things down south there? KC5, DTU.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, we finally conned Rob into troubleshooting something. I think we hit the nail on the head the other night, what was the matter, and it seemed like it was the right thing. Yeah, because he's super strong here now, and Ralph's got him. He's an alligator now. Ralph's hearing him, and he's having trouble hearing Ralph. So that's a good sign. Anyway, back to you there, 800. Back to you there, Kerry, and I guess then back to Mikey there. AAJ should be in here too. We all worked Ralph, and we came up to here. AC5DTU, AA6S, over to you, and then back to whoever.
Roger, Bill. 73s, and back to Net there. You got it, Mikey.
I think it goes to the other mic, WA6AAJ. Are you here, Mike?
I am here, and hello, Kerry. Nice to hear you again. And check me in, WA6AAJ 727.
Roger, did you guys work Ralph earlier?
Yep, we all worked number 3.
Okay, thanks for telling me. I'll put number 3 down here. Good deal. You're sounding a little weak tonight, but I don't know why that is. I moved the antenna to get Kerry strong, and you're not. You must be still pointed south.
Yes, I am. I'm on my way up.
Oh, don't come up. Stop at the Tascadero. Ron did say he would be there, so why don't you guys give a call over to W6QUI, over?
Okay. I'll rotate my antenna over there.
971, we have you, Dave. Thank you. K6VBG, K6MYC, 971. How was your day, Dave?
Yeah, it was all right. Kind of uneventful.
Just okay. Was it warm up there? We had pushing 60, maybe a little more than 60 here, and very pleasant, very bright sun and quite warm. Over.
Hey, Roger, it was about the same. You know, it was about, well, around 1 o'clock we got to about 62. You know, basically didn't do much today, just played with the dogs and hung out.
Okay. Well, we had a pretty good day, and I didn't do much work outside. I did work in the machine shop today, and I drilled 18 holes in 2 pieces of wood, so I can put 18 bird slugs in there. I've got to probably do one more board. I've got a routine now, and I found the right bit size so that the slugs go in and stay nice and tight until you twist them a little bit, and they come right out. So. The one I had before was that drilled with oversized holes, and if I tipped the board a little bit, the slugs would always fall out. Not a good situation. So anyway, we fixed that. Bill and Mike, why don't you give a call over there to W6QUI? I'll stand by to wait for you what you get.
Bill was talking to him, Mike. W6QUI, this is Kilo Mike 6 here at Romeo. I think Bill's still talking to him, Mike, KM6SRR.
Yeah, I got you. Waiting, K6US, are you here, Aaron?
Yes, sir. Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra, 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Roger.
K6MI 711.
Good evening, John.
Good evening, and we also got Ralph down 10.
Yeah, we got. You're going to go get Ralph. I think he's already worked the guys here, but we might turn toward the Tascadero and say hi to Ron over there.
Already got Ron.
Okay.
Already got Ralph. And okay, I'll see about Ron.
Now, we'll stay where you are and come up to Santa Cruz. KW6S should be in there in a minute. K6MYC towards Santa Cruz.
Yeah, Bill, I heard Ron just a little bit. Ron, W6QUI, W6QUI, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, over. Yep, I got you that time. Thanks, Ron. We got you checked in.
K6YC, KW6S, 610.
We got your 610. Hang on.
Okay, I lost a little bit of that, Ron, but the mic's over in Santa Cruz, so I better go. Thanks, KM6SR.
Bill talking now?
Yes. Okay, go ahead, Mike. Bill's done.
Okay, tell him to spin up toward Tom. He's on frequency here, and I'll have him point down that way and say hello to everybody there. I was hoping that it wasn't Bill's voice in there that I was hearing, because I was hoping it was QUI, but no such luck. Can't hear a trace of him. Anyway, we talked a little bit about that last week. Anyway, okay, Tom, good evening to you. KW6S, K6MYC in the group, coagulating on in this direction toward you, over.
Well, very good there, Mike. Yeah, I'm not getting you real strong tonight, but plenty reasonable. No noise at all. So that helps quite a bit. And otherwise, just had stuff to do all day today, and back to the radio this evening. I'll turn down and see if I can find Bill, if he is still on.
Now, they should be turning up your way. You're a little weaker, too. I went back and forth, but I can't get any different peak than normal, but you're just down from normal. So it might be one of those nights. Anyway, try to catch Bill and Mike. They're both in there. KW6S in the group, K6MYC standing by. Go ahead, Tom.
Very good. This is about where I see WA6AAJ most of the time. W6AAJ, KW6S.
KW6S, this is WA6AAJ. I know I got a lot of letters and a lot of A's, over.
Yeah, I just got confused. I think I got it in my mind. I had it right starting out, and then I fumbled, and I had trouble getting back to a reset. But yeah, you're doing real good here. This is a good heading for you, and you're doing real good here tonight.
Yeah, you're hitting S9 plus, so good signal, good strong signal. I wasn't hearing Ron too much at all, but I might have been not pointed south enough. But I was on his usual spot, so anyway, I got turned over and never got a chance to try it again, but no problem. All right, Tom, KW6S, WA6AJ. I think Bill is here somewhere.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you're running from an S2 to about an S9 here, and Mike is about an S4. But his doesn't seem to be varying that much from the other Mike that we're seeing. So things are just a little different between the two paths. Anyway, WA6AJ, KW6S.
Roger, Tom. Bill, are you in here?
USL.
Give Tom a call.
KW6S, AA6S, KW6S, AA6S. I know you're not pointed at me, but you're still Q5 here, no problem. KW6S from AA6S. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, KW6S. Yeah, got you pretty good here. And just moving. Going on, but it should be a little better. And yeah, I actually looked up the amplifiers you and were working on. I can see where maybe you're going to both run a little happy. For Mike will, I guess. Anyway, back to you, Bill. AA6S, KW6S.
Yeah, Roger, Tom. KW6S, AA6S. Yeah, he brought the thing over this morning, and we did that. We soldered a link onto the front there, and tuned right in the middle of the range. How beautiful! And I was flashing. I told him I'm envious. It was going over 900 watts at times on peak, so it's working now. So he's a happy camper, I hope. KW6S, AA6S. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I did a searching with the manual, so I was in a little look and see how they're built. And from what I understand, a lot of heavy amps hanging up with the big shed. And but they've all for quality, so that was a good thing. AA6S, KW.
Yeah, QSL, Tom. It's really strong here. Very rapid flutter. It doesn't change your. I can just see it on the S-meter. But very rapid flutter and good, strong signal. So, yeah, I tapped it with 256 screws and put on a piece of brass about 5/8 of an inch long, longer than the line, and hit it up with a Torpux and flux on it, heated it up, fed the solder to it, and it sucked it underneath it like a magnet, cleaned it off, and it works good. So that didn't take us too long. Anyway, back to you, and we'll let Mikey get back to the net there. Nice, very nice signal. Good hearing you tonight there, Tom. KW6S, AA6S.
Very good. I always like to hear about the old tube amps that I used to on those some Motorola and GE stuff, FM.
Hey, Mike, WA6AJ, can you have Tom point up towards Mike and me?
He will.
Of course, now.
Okay.
But glad you guys have those nice amps and keep them going. I'm guessing you play a few 4CX8 calculations. Success, and back to Casey.
Tom, can you point towards north now for Mike and Rob? Over.
Point over this way. You're way down at the moment, Tom. KW6 Sugar. I'll give you some voice to peak on. And Rob's got the new amp on, so you should hear Rob like gangbusters tonight. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, Charlie Mike 96. This is K6MYC and the Bozo Net. Go ahead, Tom.
K6MYC, KW6S. I'm not getting you that much stronger than except right where I was before. So hopefully this will do the best. Let's see what Rob can do. See if we can. I've had the feeling we just did not have a pass, and I don't know if Power's going to do it, but I'm hoping so. KM6SRR, KW6S.
Over, Rob.
Yeah, I tried to find him. I can't find him.
Yeah, he can't find you, Tom. It's a poor night. But he does have the big amp on, so he's running about 600 watts. Everybody says he's really loud, but and you've got the 600 watt amp also, so it's just not a good night here. Make one more call to Rob, and then, or Rob, why don't you make a call? Let's see if he can hear you. Over.
Okay, Tom, KW6S, KW6S, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over.
I heard, I can tell there's someone there, but I cannot make out anything in the, as far as intelligence, but I can certainly tell someone's there, but that's it. KM6SR, KW6S.
Okay, were you able to peek on him anymore? He's detecting and reading you marginally. Can't get much copy, but he can tell you're in there. Did you hear anything, Rob?
Yeah, I think I might have heard a little bit of noise down with the static there, or in the noise level, but I couldn't tell if it was him or not.
Okay. Yeah, it's just not a good night. It's very weak over here. Tom is 10 to 15 dB below normal here. So it's not a very good night for us up at the upper elevations here, Tom. Anyway, we'll let you go, but thanks for being there, and we'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters, of course. And Rob's all loaded up now. Man, he's got power on every band from 6 meters through 1296 now. He's going to be a killer.
Yeah, very good.
I just took down my 432 amp, sending it back to Jim to replace the case.
I think he started off with or at least I heard it, and that was about it. So we're close. We're real close. We'll wait for a good night. We'll get to it. KM6SR, K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay. 73, Tom. I guess Rob said that he's got a 432 kilowatt from W6 PQL, but it's an older case. And apparently he's just sent it back to Jim PQL so that he can upgrade the case and get the official black case around it. So then he'll have an official model, a standard model. Otherwise, that's the only thing that's going to keep him from making power on Thursday. He's got the amp. He's got amps on all the bands now. So there you go. 73 at KW6 Sugar. We'll see you tomorrow night. K6MYC drifting into the Bay Area. This should be pretty close for you, Fred.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to go down and eat dinner. KM6SR.
Okay, now Fred's in there, KD6S. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, good evening, Mike. Yeah, good signal here. Good propagation on 1296. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, good, Fred. Just getting you written in here. There we go. Yeah, I'm not peaked on you exactly, so if you'll give me a little more chatter, I'll get rid of the echo that's on your signal. Band conditions are not good tonight. KD6 Sugar Oscar Kilo Cupertino, K6MYC.
Okay, no worries, Mike. Yeah, you sound good. You've got a steady signal about F7, which is pretty good. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. I think we're going to get a helicopter coming over. So maybe it'll bounce off the helicopter bridge. Who knows? It was a nice sunny day. It was beautiful, sunny and warm. It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain tonight, but I don't see any rain out here. In fact, let me see. I see partially blue skies with some clouds, so they said it's going to rain. So we'll have to wait and see if we get any rain very, very late tonight. And then tomorrow it's supposed to clear up and be sunny and warmer than today. So anyway, that's what I got so far. Hopefully that gives you enough time to peek on my signal. Back to you, Mike. 86. Okay.
Yeah, we got you, Fred. I couldn't get much more. I had it pretty close. I might have squeezed another couple of dB out of it, but nothing major. So I was pretty close on you there. Okay, on your weather, we were supposed to get rain tomorrow, but it's all been canceled, and it's been replaced with a forecast of 2 weeks of good weather, which is a good thing from fun standpoint, but it's a bad thing because we are in a major drought. I've only had 2 inches of rain now since late October. 2 inches of rain since late October, so we're really hurting here. Over.
Yeah, that's not very much. I have a trash can I was on the house, one plastic trash can, and it's already halfway full of all the rain we got so far this year. I want to say, let me see, it's probably like 2.5 feet worth of water in that thing. Since it started raining, it was empty a few months ago, and that's like a 2.5 feet worth of water in it. So we got a lot of rain up here in the North Bay.
Well, is it getting any runoff from the roof, or is that just coming from the sky?
That's straight from the sky. It's not from the roof. I wish I was catching. I actually wish I had some way to capture the rain off the gutters. No, this is just a bucket that's against the neighbor's fence, so it's coming straight down from the sky.
Well, that's good. You say you got 2 feet, 24 inches or more?
Yes, it's at least 24 inches, probably more than that, which is amazing considering, it was empty before October, and now it's 2 feet plus.
Wow, we haven't got anywhere near that. I've got probably a total of 5 inches since the beginning of the season in September, maybe a total of 5. We had 3 inches early, and then nothing, and then a meager 2 inches that dribbled on over for about a week to get 2 inches, and that's been it. So we're really dry here, super dry. I'm having to turn on the sprinklers and the irrigation system here. Everything's leaves are curling up on the trees and stuff. It's terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. Sorry to hear about that. Well, I hope you get some more rain. So we'll see. It's still early in the year, so we may still get rain later this year in the next month or two.
Yeah, well, you sound like you got some. The snow in the Sierras that we can see, probably down to about 7,000 feet, that seems to be melted, so there's very little snow left visibly. So we're also warm over here. It's warmer in the mountains than it is here. So it's melting the snow like crazy, which is not good. We need the snowpack for the summer. Anyway, we'll let you go, Fred, but thanks much, and we'll look for you maybe tomorrow night. If your noise level is quiet, pop in and surprise us. 7-3, Fred. KD6SOK, K6MYC, Bozo Net, looking for other check-in.
KB6BQL.
Yeah, good evening, Oliver. KB6BA 900, good signal, over. I think I heard WB6JNN also. Oliver, you take it and then turn it over to Jim, would you?
Yeah, good evening, Mike and everybody. Well, you remember to turn the radio on this time. Good strong signal, Mike, no trouble copying. So went out for another hike today, about 65. Feeling guilty compared to the rest of the country, but wanted to take advantage of that. And this evening, got a request from a bunch of hams in the Bay Area who are looking for 1,200 megahertz radio equipment. They've got a repeater running, and they're trying to find gear for people to use on it. So putting together a list of 1.2 gigahertz ham radios, and unfortunately most of them are not available anymore, but just wanted to see what was out there. Go ahead.
Okay. Why don't you drop an email to Ken, WA60IB. Get your pencil out. It's Ken9@pipeline.com. KEN9@pipeline.com, and see if he's got anything in that area. He collects a lot of older repeater stuff, over.
W6PQL going up frequency.
Okay, we hear you, Jim. I got you checked in, and you're going to go get 52. We'll see you in a bit.
Tom, is that right?
I doubled with you a little bit there, Oliver. Did you get the email address for Ken WA60IB?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it?
Yeah, Ken9, the name Ken and then the number 9 at pipeline, just like it sounds, .com.
Okay, got it. Thanks for the tip. I'll see what he has to say. So, that's about it from here. KB6PA9.
Okay, did you hear Jim in here? You may have to help me with Jim. I could tell he was in there, but I don't know if I'm going to get readability on Jim. WB6JNN. Stand by a second, Oliver. WB6JNN. Jim, give it a whirl. I hear you, but it's not very very loud. K6MYC. Go ahead. Okay, I heard over. Oliver, I could hear him, but I only got a call sign and a few other words, so it's not readable. Go ahead, Oliver.
Jim says he's elevated his 1296 antenna to about 20 feet or so, but commented that he didn't seem to be helping him, but he sounds fine here. Jim, did you want to add anything to that? Okay, Jim says you're up and down, Mike, from about S2 to S7, over.
Yeah, we got a very poor night. Your signal and your location usually doesn't show up how bad the night can be in terms of propagation. You're always good in here on these bands. But some of the other stations, like Santa Cruz Station, normally 10, 15 dB below his normal signal. And Fred was okay, but Fred was down a bit also. So you're good, but Jim's down, and I haven't heard Jim good for quite a while. In fact, I haven't been able to hear him at all recently, so this is an improvement, even though it's a poor night for propagation. Oliver, pass that on. Over.
Okay. Jim says, Mike says that he's heard you much better than he has in a long time, but he acknowledges that conditions are not the best. And good to hear you on 1296, Jim. I'm glad you got your antenna back in operation again. KB6PA. Yeah, did you copy that, Mike?
Well, just the last three words. He came up to almost readable on the last three words. I could tell he was in there the whole time. What we need is about another 6 dB, of propagation or power, and he'd be almost Q5 in here. There is a little bit of QSB. He QSBs down to the point where I can just barely detect him, and then he comes up to about readability 2.5. So it just needs a little bit more push, and I'm guessing that it's more propagation right now than anything. We got this weather front perhaps coming in. I don't know. We'll see. We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, but they've canceled that, and now we're going to bet 2 weeks of good weather. So we need the rain. I like the good weather. It's certainly wonderful at this time of year. I was outside today enjoying the hot sun and picking fruit off the trees and stuff, but boy, we are dry. 7-3, Oliver, and maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night on 2 meters. KB6BA with WB6JNN, K6MYC.
Yeah, very good. Mike, I went down to 10 watts, turned the amp off to see what happened. See what would happen. Can you copy me at 10 watts over?
Yeah, absolutely Q5 and about 6 to 10 dB stronger than Jim, over.
Okay, very interesting. All right, thanks for the report, and good luck, KB6BA.
Yeah, you and I have a path here. You're up in Los Gatos. You must have a clear enough shot across. Jim's in a much worse location to go this direction. He's up against the east foothills, so he's got a lot of dirt, and that's the big problem that Jim has. Go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah, I understand. But Jim has a better path to Santa Barbara, where W6QIW lives, than I do. Also, Jim PQL has a better path, so I guess topography is different between among us.
Yeah, their signals can get down through the crutch that goes down toward Gilroy, and you're backed up against the mountains, and you just can't get through all the dirt. But they're on the east side, and they can squeak down through that gully that goes down toward Gilroy and Morgan Hill, over.
Yeah, I can visualize those angles on the map, so I understand.
All right. Thanks much for checking in. Good signal, even with your 10 watts. And we'll see you perhaps tomorrow night or subsequently maybe on 432 on Thursday. KB6BA, K6MYC, clear and standing by for any others in the Bay Area, over.
K6BA, Oliver, can we go down 10 cohorts? 10, and I want to talk to you for a second. KD6, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, Fred.
Down 10, KB6BA.
Go ahead again, Fred. Go ahead, Fred.
Oliver and I are going to go down 10.
Okay, good deal. Okay, anybody else? Let me go a little bit more toward KB6BA. KB6 Whiskey, Foxtrot Charlie, KB6WFC, KB6WFC, K6MYC. Mike, are you there tonight? Well, I heard something in there, but I'm not sure. Let's try it again. KB6 Whiskey, Foxtrot Charlie. KB6 WFC, KB6 Whiskey, Foxtrot Charlie. Give me a long call. Mike. Over. Kilowatt 6 Whiskey India Sugar on the backscatter path. I'm pointed toward Mount Vaca right now. It's probably not very good. You're Q5, but I can probably got a better signal if I move it back into the Bay Area, Paul. Go ahead.
Checking myself in. How do you copy? Over.
Well, not very well, because I'm way north. You must be peaking on my signal. Maybe if you went to the South Bay, it would be better. You're Q4 to Q5. Anybody else that you've checked in? Do you have any other check-ins, Paul? Over.
Negative. Just myself. Only myself. And I am pointed south of the bay right now. I'm pointed to Mount Amanam and Loma Prieta right now.
North, you got to stop the signal there.
Okay. Did I hear you, Jim? 52? You got 52, Jim?
Nothing. Hey, just a little.
Let me go back a little bit. Who is it in there? I'm hearing your voice, but I can't. It's not Paul. Who is the station in there? Was that you, Jim? W6PQL. Go ahead. W6PQL, we have you. Did you get number 52? Did you get 52? Over.
No, I didn't get 52. He wasn't in there tonight, but I wanted to let you know that your antenna is pointed directly at San Jose now, just a little bit north of it, I would say. And where you were when you were trying to pull in Paul was south of Santa Cruz. You're probably pointed to the Monterey Bay. So that's what the deal is there. K6NYC, W6PQL.
Yeah, no, I was north, I think. I may have gone the wrong direction. But maybe we could try again with Paul. I went even further south, and I thought I was reading it right. But anyway, sorry you didn't get 52. But okay. I normally get him on a better bounce path a little bit south of you. Let's see if I can hear you now, Paul. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Try it now. K6MYC. Over. Can you tell him to go ahead, Jim, W6PQL? K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Give me some more signal. I'll see if I can peek on you. May have pushed the wrong button here. Try it again, Paul. Over. W6B KW6S, no, K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Now I'm pointed very south. I'm pointed really south at Mount Umunhum and Mount Hamilton. Let's try it now. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6MYC. Over.
That would be my guess, because I pointed at him direct and he didn't respond on that path either.
I'm back. I hear you, but I'm not hearing Paul. You said you couldn't get Paul at all?
No, and I heard him fine coming through your system. I didn't listen to my own system, but that was the deal. He was copying you on the when you were pointed at Monterey, but it certainly wasn't the normal bounce path. I pointed at him direct and couldn't raise him, so I don't think he's there right now. He's probably trying to pull from Clear Lake.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he got the guys. He said he was just himself tonight. I don't know if they was going to try for Clear Lake or not. Anyway, I'll try him again when I get pointed up direct to him. Thanks for the heads up, Jim. You're coming at right heading. You're here at 288, I think 287 or something. It's pretty close. 290 something.
Well, that's far off from what you usually point.
Well, you kind of got a double peak. Here it is at 288. Over.
Okay. Well, you found me. That's what counts.
It's coming and going. Try it now again.
Yeah, you're right now. You're at the path that you normally get J&N on.
Okay, well, I guess it's just the band tonight. It's really poor, and it's changing rapidly. So So we'll have to just go a little further up and see if we can catch anybody else there. Hopefully we'll get N6RO in a second when I get up that way. Next, Jim, there'll be a 6PQL, K6MYC going for N6RO. N6RO, N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. Howdy. High temperature was 49. Dinner is going to be pork chops and red potato and green beans and carrots, mushrooms, something like that. Anyway, no other news. We had Tule fog this morning, and the sun never came out. So I'm sort of getting tired of this dark weather. Okay, see you tomorrow on 2 meters N6RO.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, the band is just all over the place. You're up and down and very strong and then weak, and I couldn't get a peek on you. Anyway, good copy, but just not consistent here. I haven't had dinner yet either, and I don't know what it's going to be because Matt just walked in the door from a big shopping trip. Just as I was walking out here, he was walking in the door. I didn't even get a chance to help him unload the truck. So I don't know. It's a crapshoot for dinner tonight. We had temperatures of about 60, maybe a bit more. Sunny, nice and warm, but since I had to be in the sun, over.
Yeah, okay. I think the forecast for the next couple of days might be a little warmer here, especially if the sun comes out. And yeah, I took USB tonight. I could hear you when you were working most of the Bay Area guys. Of course, I didn't hear them because I'm pointed at you and they're pointed at you. All rejection to the Bay Area unless we both point at each other. Okay, see you tomorrow, N6RO.
Okay, very good. I guess you're all rested up now. You didn't sleep 14 hours today, huh?
No, I got about 8 hours today.
Getting back to the normal swing. Okay, sounds good. 73, and we'll see you tomorrow night for sure. And I got a pretty good peak on you right now. It's right where it should be, but boy, it's just watery. Not watery. It's just up and down a lot. QSB over 5 or 6 seconds can go up and down 10 dB, it seems. N6RO Oakley, K6MYC. QRZ, anybody else while I'm in this direction, over? Nothing heard. Okay, I'm going to go towards Sacramento.
Night.
Night. How about KJ6KFB? KJ6KFB, how about you, Darren? K6MYC. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. You should be getting close to KR6MR. KR6MR, K6MYC, over. KR6MR. KR6MR, K6MYC, over. KR6MR, Kilo Romeo 6, Mexico Romeo. KR6MR, K6MYC, calling and listening. you now, 759. Just coming up on your direction here. But you came up to Q5 there. Got your 759, John? KR6MR, K6MYC, Bozo 1296, over.
Yeah, okay, Mike, very good. A little stuttering, but Darren is also here, I hope. I was just talking to him on the simplex channel up here, but yeah, I got you here. It is trying to rain. Over and over.
Okay, who were you talking to on simplex? Who? Darren?
That is correct. It's Darren, KJ6KFB.
Okay, is he in here? Is he in here tonight?
Let me go back over to, let me check on you.
I didn't get the answer. The path went down. Is Darren here tonight? Should I go back and listen for him some more? Is Darren here tonight? KR6MR, K6MYC. Is Darren here tonight? Should I listen for him now? Now I'm not hearing you.
Darren is trying to call you, over.
Okay, well, have him keep calling. I've got to move back his direction. Have him keep calling. Go ahead. Darren, but I haven't heard your call or your number yet. I haven't heard your Bozo number. KJ6KFB, KJ6KFB, K6MYC. Repeat your number, over. I got 756, very marginal, but I got 756. I got 756. Roger, over. Okay, 73, thanks for coming in, Darren. Thanks for coming in. Very poor band conditions. Very poor band conditions tonight, so don't be disappointed. Very poor band conditions, so we're lucky that we heard you at all. 73 is KJ6KFB 756 K6MYC 73. Okay, and I'm going to go back to you. This should be right where I was before. At KR6MR. Back in your direction. This should be on you now, over.
Roger, Mike. I'm speaking with you. I was trying to listen on the streaming, and I guess you found out all the Darren. That's very, very good. Over.
Yeah, well, it's about Q3. Right at the moment, it's Q3, but you're in there steady. Your extra power makes a difference, and you're holding steady. But QSB is down at the moment. Anyway, thanks for being there. I'm going to listen for Paul. I want to see if I can hear him on the direct path. He was very poor on the bounce path from Paul tonight. So I'm going to listen for K6 Whiskey India Sugar now, over. up to you, Paul. Let me go up here to about 340 where you should be. That should be pretty close to you. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6 MYC. Over, Paul. K6 WIS. K6 MYC. Over. K6 WIS. K6 MYC. Over. I'm rocking the antenna back and forth, but I do not hear you. But you are checked in, so you're good if you're listening to me. All right. That's it for tonight. We talked to Daniel this morning. Daniel, KE7UQL, will not be there tonight. So I don't have to go to Vegas. There's nobody else that will be on. So I think we're done with the net here. Rob, are you back from dinner? KM6SRR, K6MYC. Wait for your run upstairs. Well, I'm waiting for him to run upstairs. Are you in here, Aaron? Aaron's probably putting the kids to bed. Okay. I'm going to go QRT, and I'll send this. I'll have Judy send the log sheet to you. I'll have Judy send the log sheet to you, Rob. This is K6MYC Bozo 47 in Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo, signing off the 1296 Bozo Net on January 27, 2026. 73 all.
Yeah, I'm here, Mike. You just came up.
Okay, good. I'll have Judy just send a copy over to you. You got the one last night, right?
Yes.
It had 6 and 220. Could you read my scribbles?
Yep, got it all. And I saw I even got the phone number, too. Your phone number's wrong on one of your digits there for him.
Oh, really? 935 something. I think I have 9352 something on it.
Well, your last four, you had 5025, and it's 9025.
Oh, 9025. Yeah, I might have heard a 9 and a 5. They are similar. That was for W6 Whiskey Zulu.
Correct one. 9075. Last four.
Double.
Yeah. I'll write it again here. Let me write it on the edge of this one. Hang on a second.
And I got a count of 22 tonight.
Yeah, amazing night here. Considering we didn't have Daniel in here.
Yeah, one more than last night on 6 meters.
Yeah, we're smoking on 1296 here too. All right, give me the number again. 9 something.
Yeah, the last four is 9075.
I need the whole number. I don't have anything written down here.
Well, I didn't really want to give it out over the air here. Let me turn my power down. Okay, I can give you the first 6, 925, and then 250.
And 9 something. What was the last four?
9075.
Thank you. Okay. 7-3, guys. Good night, Aaron. Thanks much. Sorry we had to bug you this morning to give me my battery back, but I wanted to see how we were doing. It came up at 66, so we went over all night and came back at, by the time we got you on there, we were probably charging a little bit, but not bad right now. We're holding around the 60% bracket, so I can't complain.
Yep, no worries. Yeah, it's a good thing I was listening and you didn't have to call me. But we'll catch you tomorrow on 2 meters, K6US.
Yeah, that was freaky. I'll tell you what happened, Rob. I was sitting there talking to Phil, WB6GGY, and I said to him, I said, I got to call Aaron because he had left the stream on, so my screen was black, where I normally have a white screen with some numbers on it that have my battery condition and how much energy is going into the battery or out of it and so on. And I didn't have that information, and I'd like to know what it is in the morning so I know how carefully to run my day. And all of a sudden, Aaron came on frequency on 40 meters and said, I heard you ringing.
Yep, it's amazing how that communication works, huh?
Well, mental telepathy, we had a good connection this morning. It was amazing. I didn't have to ring him more than one time. All right, 7-3, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? 6MYC going that way.
Yeah, Mike, just be happy I was on sideband. I've been trying to redo Worked All States digital with the new call sign, so I've been on digital quite a bit. So just be happy I was on sideband this morning. We'll catch you tomorrow. K6US.
Bo, 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 bo.
Yeah, pretty much.
7-3.
Say good night, Aaron. K6US, KM6SR 73.
Good night, Rob.
K6US.
I heard somebody else in there. Was that John, K6MI?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Okay, well, 73 to you also there, John, K6MI, KM6SRR.
Good evening, John.
Okay, thanks, 73.